Islam Commander George, the famous Battle of Yarmouk. Khalid ibn al-Walid, may Allah be pleased with him, stationed his army on an elevated position south of the Yarmouk River. His army was estimated to be 40,000 fighters, preparing to face the Roman army led by Theodore, the brother of Heraclius, whose forces were estimated at 240,000 soldiers. Before the battle began, Georgius, the commander of the Roman vanguard, left his camp and approached the Muslim camp, requesting to meet Khalid. May Allah be pleased with him. Khalid went out to meet him, and Georgius addressed him, saying,
"O Khalid, tell me the truth, and do not lie to me. For a noble man does not lie. Do not deceive me, for a noble person does not deceive. I ask you by Allah, did your prophet receive a sword from the heavens, which he then gave to you, so that whenever you wield it against a people, you inevitably defeat them?"
Khalid replied.
No.
Georgius then asked,
"Then why are you called the sword of Allah?"
Khalid explained,
Allah the Almighty sent among us his prophet, peace be upon him, who called us to the truth. At first we rejected him and distanced ourselves from him. Some among us believed and followed him, while others opposed and denied him. I was among those who rejected and fought him. Then Allah turned our hearts toward the truth and guided us. We followed him, and he told me, "You are a sword among the swords of Allah, unleashed upon the disbelievers." He prayed for my victory, and since then I was called the sword of Allah. That is why I am among the fiercest of the Muslims against the disbelievers.
Georgius then asked Khalid several questions about Islam, the status of those who embrace it, and their rewards. Among his questions he asked,
"O Khalid, if someone joins your faith today, will they receive the same reward and honor as you?"
Khalid replied.
Yes, and even more.
Georgius asked,
"How can they be equal to you when you have preceded them in faith?"
Khalid responded,
We embraced Islam and followed our prophet, peace be upon him, while he was still among us, receiving revelation from the heavens, informing us of divine scriptures, and showing us miracles. It was natural for those who saw and heard what we did to believe and follow him. But as for you, you did not witness what we saw, nor did you hear the extraordinary signs and proofs we heard. So if you accept Islam today with sincerity and true intention, your reward will be even greater than ours.
Hearing this, Georgius declared his acceptance of Islam. Khalid took him to his tent, poured a water skin over him for purification, and then led him in prayer, where Georgius performed 2 rak'ahs after reciting the testimony of faith. Georgius then joined the ranks of the Muslim army, fighting with great bravery and courage. However, he was wounded in battle and succumbed to his injuries. He was martyred on the battlefield of Yarmouk, having prayed only those 2 rak'ahs for the sake of Allah.